Hi, Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk. I'm here at Miles High Comics. You're watching Groovey.TV. You better keep watching Groovey.TV because it's groovy, and you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. So be groovy and keep watching Groovey.TV.
Amazing. Hey, this is Groovy. I'm here with the legendary Lou Ferrigno here at Mile High Comics, Denver, Colorado. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here tonight because there's going to be a great show going on. I'm at Mile High Comics. I've never seen so many comics in my life. You're talking about millions, not thousands, millions of comics.
I've heard 6 million.
No, 12.
12 real.
What the warehouses had a total of 12 million comics.
That's so amazing.
You know what's great about comics? When I was a kid, I used to read comics and it educated me about life, about society, about, you know, like being a real life Walter Mitty. That's why it's so popular today, because especially children and adults like to read comics because it's a way to escape in a positive way.
Right. You know, when I was growing up reading comic books, I actually had a college level reading level in 6th grade, and all I read was comic books.
Interesting.
For real. Yeah.
Interesting. College level, and you in the 6th grade, and you. But why'd you read comics?
To escape, and they're amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's great, isn't it? But isn't the reason because the old comics, like the Hulk, Superman, I remember reading the comic and see all the illustration. My mind, with the imagination, I was like out of, with the character, and it's wonderful because it was like a high.
It totally is. That's exactly how it is. It's you just described what it was like in my brain.
Exactly. Like one time there was a Superman comic I read where people follow him and they watch him through the bathroom window, watching him taking a bath, and they think he was using special potions to be Superman, but it wasn't true. But it's just that you picture yourself in those kids' shoes following him. It's almost like reliving my childhood when I talk about it now.
Right. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
It's so cool. Well, speaking of comic books, you have an amazing situation going on tonight, but you're also going to be here tomorrow night and then Denver Comic-Con the whole weekend, correct?
Yeah, tomorrow night they're having like 3,000 people here because I'm doing a signing with Neil Adams. But Denver Comic-Con, they're expecting like over 90,000 people. I mean, it's ridiculous, like the 3rd biggest show in the country. But it was great because people are so excited about, besides comics, this connection with the celebrities. And it's positive because it's nothing to do with drugs, sex, or violence.
Right, yeah, it's totally positive, community-oriented, and, you know, good for the family and everything. But you got to love it.
I mean, you can't beat it because, you know, as a kid, I didn't have anything like that. I wouldn't give anything if somebody said to me, you're going to go meet your favorite celebrity and shake their hand. I probably wouldn't have slept for 3 days. And I was very introverted, and I was like a lonely child. I had to deal with adversity, and I would give anything to just meet someone. But the advantage people have today to get to see something like this, like Denver Comic-Con, where you walk away with positive reinforcement.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, we're, like tomorrow night, you're going to be at Mile High Comics and Comic-Con. Are you doing any panels or signings? Or?
No, mostly the signing and everything, yeah. Meeting the fans.
And that'll be in the Celebrity Lounge, I think it's called?
Section, and then I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
That is so awesome, man. Right on. Okay, last year when we talked, you had Scorpion King 4 coming out, which I absolutely loved. Right. It was awesome. Now, what are you working on now?
Now, I'm doing a movie in Europe, in England, this summer called Instant Death. It's like a death wish kind of movie, the vigilante kind of movie where I play this character. He's a great guy, but then my family's harmed, and then suddenly it's like death is revenge. And it's like a dirty Harry, but he's out for justice, and he fights what he believes because his family was harmed, and deals with the situation. And in real, you see me, my character, in the most vicious, ferocious way how to deal with them, with the way justice should be served.
That is awesome.
Character right now, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
I'm telling you, I love it. I can't wait to come out. Called Instant Death.
It's got a great title too.
Oh yeah.
So when is this actually coming out then?
Well, we're going to film in August. It'll probably come out the next spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Instant Death, can you say who else is in the film?
They have all English stage actors because we're filming in England. And my last film came out called Avengers Grimm. It's a Disney film. Yeah. And I got another movie called Band in Hell with Paul Savino, Judd Nelson. It's a comedy. So I got a whole bunch of stuff in the work.
Now, isn't that voiceover work?
And the Avengers, yes.
The Avengers, but also the.
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I do that. I play Billy, and their children love that. So I have a wide range of different things I do.
Right on. What was it like doing the Hulk for the Avengers movies?
Well, kind of tough because the fact that they would tell me the storyline, so I had to improvise. They would just tell briefly what he's encountering and the scene, and I had to improvise being the Hulk. And later on, when I see myself, like for example, when I said Puny God, I didn't know what the scene was, but they said the Hulk facing Thor, and I was saying those lines. But when I saw the movie, I said, "Wow, it really works in." But contractually, you cannot know about the script or the film, which is okay with me.
Right.
But when I left, I couldn't speak for 2 days.
Really, that much work?
You're growling from the inside, and you got to use every expression of anger.
Right. Would it be rude to ask for one?
Puny God, Hulk smash! I know.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Like the voiceover work, though, like you seem to be doing more and more of that. Is it like something you're really into?
Yes, because I know how the Hulk thinks and feels. Also, because I have a unique voice, they use me different characters, which I enjoy because I can use different wrestlers, and then people like that because I like to express a different character. Because I did the animated Hulk cartoon voice. That's how it led to the feature film.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting because as a kid, my biggest fear was to talk in front of people. All that changed because I never realized how important my voice can be. All that changed because I had the ability to change all that.
Right. Makes perfect sense.
Because in life, public speaking is the number one fear in life. If you told me 50 years ago I had to speak in front of people, I would have fainted. But it's funny how all that changed because it comes from my own determination and confidence.
And you've talked to a lot of people since then.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but especially the fans come today, and I know how much it means to them when they come to show like this because it affects their lives and it makes them do more positive things in their life.
Yeah, I would actually say like you are like a really positive celebrity. Like people like talk about you in positive ways. They want to be around you because of the positive influences. I mean, I hear it and see it, and we've only met twice, but I've encountered that.
Well, I enjoy it because the fact that my physicality, working out, overcoming adversity, they feel they get affected by it because I'm a world motivational speaker. I talk about overcoming fear. And all of us have this fear factor. So when I talk to them, meet me, they feel like they have hope.
Right. I totally agree with that. Now, little bit of a change here, but like, how's the sheriff thing going? Because that's so cool that you actually do that.
It's great. It's been 12 years, and I enjoy giving back because I put like maybe 40, 50 hours a month saving people's lives. And because my father was a lieutenant, and I like giving back, protecting life and property. And I take it very seriously because you never know what you encounter, and especially with Homeland Security today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Now, is there like anything, not tragic or anything, but maybe a funny story from the sheriff world at all?
Well, one time I was in a helicopter, had to descend, had to go to a woman that apparently broke her leg from a motorcycle accident. So I kind of like, with the first responders, so I kind of like, assist her to put her in this basket. You ascend in the helicopter, and she looked at me, and she started to cry, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk." She fainted. I said to myself, "Here we go, now she fainted." So I had to use my paramedics experience to revive this woman, and she was crying, she was so happy. So it was like a real-life hero saving a victim in a situation where you picture yourself in the movie and it's really happening. I know. I know.
She has a story for life.
She'll never forget that.
All right, man, one last thing. I saw the Audi commercial that you and Stan Lee, it's freaking hilarious. What was that like?
Well, first of all, Stan Lee is 93 years old. Right. And he started with me when I was 12 years old, reading the comics. And today, in order to be with him, and especially when they have the anger management class, identify with me. The way they filmed is hysterical. I mean, I loved it.
Funny.
Yeah.
Are you busted the doors and everything?
Oh yeah, but it's almost like reviving the character of the Hulk. But it's just that be with Stan, it just all came back to life. It's like you see your whole life the last 30 years.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. Right. Cheers. And you are the only Hulk. The only Hulk. This is Groovy. I'm here with the legendary Lou Ferrigno, Mile High Comics, Denver, Colorado, Denver Comic-Con all weekend, and you'll be back here tomorrow night?
You got it. I'll be here tomorrow night from like 5:30 on.
Awesome. Right on. See you guys.
Thank you. You too.